You shared a bunch of things, lessons that you've learned as you're building Automatic and then bringing those lessons and building Airbase and so on. But do you remember like some really good piece of advice you received early on that maybe we didn't discuss today that stuck with you for like ever and sticks with you today?
The specific advice that maybe I always try to kind of use on a regular basis is that board members are employees of the company,
Hmm.
right? And
Hmm.
you should never forget that. And especially if investors that you work with have the attitude that, hey, I'm doing you a favor by investing in your company, you now work for me, that never ends well, right?
Mm-hmm.
And when you're picking investors, especially if you're giving people a seat on your board, you have to start thinking of them as, hey, you work for the company now, right? And you're a big shareholder, and absolutely that should be the dynamic of the relationship, obviously in a respectful way, right? And you want to work with strong investors. Obviously, if you put yourself in a position to attract the good investors, it starts there. But sometimes the mistakes I also made in the past is, as a founder CEO, it's almost like a reporting relationship. You're reporting to the board, and the board is blessing or disapproving, the things that you do and things like that, right? And that shouldn't be the dynamic. And what I tell founders is, you should set that very clear expectation that, yes, obviously, as a CEO, you're accountable to the board. The single most important decision that a board has to make always is, do I have confidence in the CEO?
Hmm.
Everything else is the CEO's choice. Yes, the board can counsel about other areas of the business and execution and all of that, but the most important decision is,